It is officially that time of year to start looking for a scapegoat for the Lakers' early season struggles. Welcome to Order on the Court. I'm Chris Mannix, joined by Howard Beck, and this is my opening argument. Howard, the vultures are circling around Frank Vogel right now in Los Angeles. It is officially that time of year to start looking for a scapegoat for the Lakers' early season struggles. But I'm here to tell you, their struggles have nothing to do with Frank Vogel. If you're looking to point your finger at somebody or a group of somebodies responsible for the Lakers' problems, it's the front office, helmed by Rob Pelinka. Now, over the last couple of years, we have given Pelinka a bunch of credit for the moves he has made that have put the Lakers in a position to win one championship with LeBron James. But the moves that this front office made this offseason have backfired in a big way. They traded for Russell Westbrook. That was bad enough. But they gave up key defensive players like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Alex Caruso, who left as a free agent, which have contributed to the fact that they're in the bottom third in the league offensively. They gave away a bunch of their shooters like Kyle Kuzma and the aforementioned Caruso, and that's why their shooting numbers are in the bottom third of the NBA. Frank Vogel is still the same coach that led this team to a championship 2 seasons ago. It is the same coach that probably would have had this team on a championship run had Anthony Davis not been hurt last season. This is not the coach's fault. It's the front office's fault.
Well, Chris, allow me to retort, by which I mean, let me agree. It's not Frank Vogel's fault. But I think blaming the front office doesn't go far enough. We actually should look at the big three themselves. There's a reason you are referred to as superstars, and it's because you're supposed to lead the team to the elite standing offensively, defensively, and in the win column ultimately. But here's where they are right now. Anthony Davis, according to StatMuse, is hitting 16.7% of his threes. That's the worst in NBA history by any player with 2 or more attempts a game and at least 20 games played. Anthony Davis is shooting 38% from mid-range, which is worst in the NBA by any player with at least 100 attempts. And he's shooting 33% overall on jump shots, which is the worst in the NBA by any player with at least 150 attempts. LeBron James has missed half their games. LeBron James shooting 8 threes a game, more than he has in any season of his career, and only shooting 34% on them, and he's not getting to the line as much. Finally, Russell Westbrook, of course, a turnover machine, still not a good three-point shooter, obviously not a great fit, and couldn't do anything to lead this team to respectability during that long period that LeBron was out. And what's the point of having Russell Westbrook if he can't help you when your chief playmaker, LeBron, is away? Also, by the way, Anthony Davis doesn't want to play center, which is forcing the coach, Frank Vogel, who's under all this fire, to play DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard a lot of minutes that maybe he wouldn't play them otherwise if Anthony Davis would play as the center more often. So even the criticism that people have of Vogel about lineups, it's a lot of it because he is hamstrung either by the front office and the hand they dealt him or by his own stars.
You know, Howard, sometimes we in the media can't see the forest through the trees. Sometimes deals that get made, they look better than we thought they were going to look when they officially happened. But we in the media thought, hey, maybe a deal for Buddy Hield, a 40% three-point shooter, would have been smarter than trading for Russell Westbrook. We in the media thought, hey, maybe keeping that team from last year intact and seeing what could happen if they're healthy in the playoffs would have been better than breaking it up in a deal for Russell Westbrook. Right now, everyone else looks like they knew what they were talking about. All right, give me your closing argument.
Chris, my closing argument is simply this. The Lakers can fire Frank Vogel. They may well do so because that's how it goes in this league when teams with championship aspirations fall short. But it won't solve any of their problems. It won't convince Anthony Davis to play center. It won't make LeBron James 10 years younger. It won't make Russell Westbrook any less turnover prone or a better three-point shooter. It won't make DeAndre Jordan a younger, better center. It won't restore Dwight Howard's hops. It won't fix this older, roster that simply doesn't fit as well together as the previous ones did. So the Lakers may well make a coaching change. That's what happens in this league. But it won't fix any of the problems that got them where they are right now.